What's going on, guys? Wesley here. Happy New Year 2026. I'm starting off with an absolute banger. I've spent hours in the past couple of days trying to research exactly what the best method for Gobblegums, XP, camos, and everything else that you could possibly need in Black Ops 7 Zombies. I have multiple different charts from fellow creators, multiple different tips that you can use right now, augments, stacking glitches, everything else that I have spent hours testing and testing and testing and testing in order to give you the best glitches possible. So make sure you smash that like button and subscribe for more to support me for absolutely free, literally no cost at all. I'd appreciate your support. Thank you to all of my first 43,000 subscribers. I love you guys, and let's hop right in. So there's multiple different glitches that you can do as a solo player or with teammates in Black Ops 7 Zombies. But first, let's talk about Gobblegum earn rates. Now, this is something that has been an enigma to a lot of players in Black Ops 7 Zombies for a long time, even in Black Ops 6 Zombies. But I got some good news. The system is the same, and one of my fellow creators, Donuts, was playing for 65 hours in order to actually learn what the deal was behind Gobblegums. He's got charts on charts on charts, but today I have compiled all of that information and not only given you guys an answer as to what glitch is best for Gobblegums, but also what glitches that you can combine right now in order to get the best XP rates in the game. So depending if you need camos and Gobblegums, or XP and Gobblegums, or just Gobblegums in general, I have multiple different glitches that you can do, all featured in this video. So give me about 2 minutes. I'm going to explain Gobblegums and then we will move on to the glitches. So he played for 2 days, 17 hours and 50 minutes of in-game time just researching and writing down all the evidence that he got, which is absolutely ridiculous. Make sure that you go check out his channel. All of the info will be linked in the description down below. So this first bit of information may be obvious to some players, but literally I've had people comment asking about this. So first of all, out of 198 spins, 75% of the spins that he got were just for one Gobblegum. Now, the other thing that may be obvious or may not be to you is that you earn rares much more often than ultras. In fact, you earn 50% of the time you're getting a rare. Only about 5% of the time, literally less than 5% of the time in this case, you're earning an ultra. So that gives you a good idea that you need to be kind of hoarding those ultras unless you absolutely need them, or there's a glitch like there is right now where you get that unlimited effect. Also, here is the most important information that you could possibly get in Black Ops 7 Zombies right now. The most important fact that he learned was that he believes that Gobblegum spins are based on time played and some type of XP check. So 25 minutes plus maybe some XP earned equals your spin. Now, regular spins happen about every 27 minutes and double gum spins happen about 13.5 minutes or 13 and a half minutes. Now, you may be asking yourself, what is a double gum spin? That is double XP weekends, double Gobblegum weekends. Gobblegum spin notifications also don't happen until round transitions. This causes a ton of confusion. People think, oh, X amount of rounds. Even I fell for it thinking that, oh, 5 rounds or whatever amount, you're gonna have a chance at a Gobblegum spin. I thought every single round you had a chance at a Gobblegum spin. That's just not the case. All of his research pointed to the fact that rounds have nothing to do with Gobblegum earn rates. Time has everything to do with earn Gobblegum rates. So depending on what your requirements are, the glitch that you should do actually changes, because with most glitches that you can do in Black Ops 7 Zombies, you are going to be earning Gobblegums. Think directed mode, the round may be hit. So maybe, for example, you hit that round cap of 12, you're still gonna earn Gobblegums at the end of each round 12. Now, some of these glitches you can save and quit. Some of these glitches you have to repeat the glitch, such as the Gobblegum glitch games, and some of them you are going to earn the max amount of XP, but you're going to have to be fully present and not AFK. So again, I'm going to show you guys exactly which glitch you need to do based on your requirements. So if you need camos and Gobblegums, or you need XP and Gobblegums, or you just need Gobblegums, the glitch that you should do actually changes. You may be surprised by that because sometimes there is a all-encompassing glitch, such as the one that's at Blackwater Lake that a lot of people like to do, where they're like, no, you need to just do this glitch. That's just factually incorrect and you're just being ignorant. So today I'm going to show you exactly which spots you need to do and why. So you can see I'm at Blackwater Lake right now, and this is one of the main glitches that are out right now. I am doing this on standard mode, which allows you to exfil. So if you are more focused on XP, right, you want to earn max rank, prestige master, etc., it may be better for you to do this glitch on standard mode and then simply exfil at rounds 31 or 36 or whatever, in the 30s, before the XP actually drops off, because eventually in standard mode XP does drop off, if you did not know. Now there's multiple different places that you can do this glitch. All you need is a crossbow with explosive tips. You can also prestige the weapon and get the tri-bolt attachment, which is absolutely OP. But regardless, as long as you have explosive tips on the crossbow, or you use the arc launcher, that is another option in case you don't have the crossbow, you know, leveled up enough in order to have the explosive tips. I personally prefer the crossbow, just for the record. But the overarching point is, unless you are doing the gauntlet AFK glitch, which I also show in this video, then you are going to need to do the free fire gobblegum glitch or the round off gobblegum glitch. I'm going to show you how to do that right now. Now with the gauntlet glitch, you can take down your controller, plug it into your computer, and you're good to go. This thing will last forever because directed mode, for whatever reason, doesn't have a forced exfil right now. But how you do the gobblegum glitches is you essentially want to make sure you have pack 1 full of garbage and pack 2 make sure that you have free fire in the first slot. Now there's going to be a trick I'm going to show you in just a second to show you how to not use any gobblegums whatsoever. But how this glitch works essentially is you start taking the rare gobblegums, such as round off in this case, or free fire if you want unlimited ammo, pause the game while it is in the air, and then switch gobblegum packs to the garbage pack. Now I don't want to confuse you guys, but I also want to make sure that you guys have all the information that you need. So how this glitch is supposed to work is when you switch that other pack in the middle of the animation, it should consume that garbage gobblegum that you have in the other pack. However, I have noticed multiple different changes in behavior. Let me explain real quick. So I've been told by multiple different people that if you throw a gobblegum in the other pack that has zeros, such as jacked lantern right there in slot 2, the same lined up with free fire, what should happen is you should consume no gobblegums, right? But I have noticed multiple different changes in behavior, including this right here, where sometimes the gobblegum that you are using, such as round off, does get consumed. However, the glitch still works. So I had infinite round 1 here, for example, and I was able to sit here, swing my melee weapon, and earn gobblegums at an insane rate. But problem number 1 that you may run into is you may notice that Killjoy actually didn't get consumed here. Round off did. Now this happens sometimes, and I have not figured out exactly why this is the case. You can see here, round off I did lose 1, but Killjoy I did not. Also, anywhere but here, whenever I did it with free fire, you can see anywhere but here actually did get consumed. So free fire, for example, I had that set up in slot 2, and in the other pack I actually had one with 0, and the game just said, you know what, I'm just going to consume some other gobblegum that's not even in your first 3 slots. So the game's completely bugged. But with all that being said, let's hop into the best possible glitches you can do right now in Black Ops 7 Zombies. So within the List Keepers Challenge, this holiday mode, I'm not even sure is going to last more than a day because I'm recording this in December 31st. All you want to do is make sure that you have an ultra gobblegum in your pack. You're going to start converting it by scrolling to it in your pack and then holding whatever hotkey it is to convert. And then you just simply want to pause the game while you're in the middle of conversion, switch to a garbage pack, and then switch back to the first pack. Essentially, you only have 3 minutes to actually do this, plus do the other gobblegum glitch, because after 3 minutes you can't switch gobblegum packs in a Black Ops 7 Zombies game. So for the first 2 minutes, all you have to do is just walk around and repeat this process while avoiding round 1 zombies, which is obviously extremely easy. And also make sure that you're keeping track of time, because you're going to need to do the free fire gobblegum glitch before the 3 minutes is up. Once you're done with all of that, you should have infinite ammo as well as about 50,000 essence. Then you just want to come into the right side of the museum here and then go over to the right. You're essentially finding this bar area right here where you can set up. Make sure that you have the crossbow with explosive tips as well as the tri-bolt. If you have that, it's not really required. Just make sure that you continuously upgrade your weapon. Go around the map and make sure that you purchase all of the perks. Make sure that you purchase all 4 perks, because eventually that will cause the Wonder Fizz to actually appear. Now I'm showing off this glitch because this is a brand new glitch, but there are multiple different other ones that you can do that may be a little bit faster and more suited. I will explain in a second, but this one is great for XP and gobblegums specifically. So once you're done with all that, just come back over to the bar. You can stand up here with rampage mode on. Make sure that you have manual fire behavior under your combat settings set to hold, and you can plug in your controller, hold down the trigger, and you're good to go. On PC, just hold down the left click button with something on your desk and you are good. You can sit here for, I mean, an infinite amount of time. If you need that round 999 calling card, I have read in multiple different discords that is something that people are doing. You can also do the AFK gauntlet glitch, which is just directed mode. Go until you unlock the gauntlet, upgrade it, and then just come to the sign spot that I have shown a million times on my channel. If you have any questions or you are confused with any of these glitches that are shown, you need a further explanation, just go check out the best working glitches video. I'll have that linked in the description down below. Now, in my opinion, the best possible place is Blackwater Lake. I've seen multiple people suggest this on directed mode, and the reason for that is you can go upwards of like round 12 or something like that. Bears will not spawn because you're in directed mode, and directed mode for whatever reason doesn't have a forced exfil for now. Typically it has like a 3 or 6 hour, some single digit amount of hours that you have to exfil that has changed over time. However, with directed mode right now, I have seen multiple people report that you can sit in there for 16 hours straight or something. And the thing about directed mode is, keep in mind that when in standard mode, when you're playing, if you get upwards of round like 35 or more, you're gonna have a steep XP drop off. It'll be consistent, but it'll be consistently lower than it was in previous rounds. So what a lot of people will do is they will exfil at rounds 31 or whatever, and then they will come back into the game and repeat the process whenever they're grinding out camos or XP or gobblegums. However, I'm happy to say you can literally just set this glitch up and then sit here for an infinite amount of time until your game crashes, and the amount of XP and gobblegums that you earn are absolutely going to outweigh any amount that you could be able to save and quit or exfil or anything like that, because you can sit here forever. You don't have to set it up. You can go watch TV, you can go live your life and not worry about all those levels that you would have otherwise been wasting your time grinding and grinding and grinding. So this spot included on directed mode with the infinite ammo and the crossbow, in my opinion, is the best glitch that is out right now. However, once the gobblegum glitches get patched in just a few days, they are absolutely going to patch this, by the way, because a lot of people are abusing this to get prestige master. Essentially, there's going to be one glitch left that you absolutely should do. The AFK gauntlet glitch, in my opinion, is the best XP glitch that is going to be working after patch, and I say that with extreme confidence. So if you've watched up until the point of this part of the video, make sure you comment down the word bananas down below. I like to show people who actually watch my videos a huge round of support. So thank you so much for watching up to this point. But continuing on, this glitch is likely not going to be patched for simple reasons. So if you hold down the right trigger and the left trigger on your controller, just like I showed at the beginning of this compilation video, you can scroll back to the very beginning if you want to see that. All you have to do is have your controller plugged in with the right trigger and the left trigger held down and manual fire behavior set to hold, just like with the other glitch. And you're essentially going to sit here for an infinite amount of time on directed mode. All you have to do is do a little bit of setup, which takes about 20 to 30 minutes of doing the Easter egg, unless you absolutely can speed run it super quick. And it's very easy for you to set up. But the best part about this is that you can save and quit and load back in over and over again, because what's happening is you're just using the wonder weapon. It's very simple. So unless for whatever reason they actually patch this little sign spot right here, or the other spots that you can do where you just simply back up into them until you kind of drop off slightly and the zombies will pause right as they get to you, then otherwise, I mean, this is going to run on forever, and this is going to be the glitch that I'm going to have set up in my save file slot in order to actually do as soon as the next patch is announced. So this one is great, but if you're looking for camos, just do this exact method. Just simply bring in a gun, and you can sit here in this spot and easily get all of the headshots that you need, especially if you're on directed mode. You can save and quit, go check your stats, load back in, and it's just so easy to do, especially on double XP, double gobblegum weekends. Keep in mind, again, that XP drop off does not exist in directed mode, and no gobblegums are consumed. Nothing is needed otherwise. You just hop into the game and do it. So that's pretty much it. That's all the glitches that I have to show you guys today. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.